Hi there, this is Frank from Italy. First of all, I apologize for any mistakes in my English. I try my best, but I want to express my thoughts about marathon in another language and I try to keep them as simple as possible. I'm going to speak about a cycle of 7 marathons that I ran in 91 days from 17 September to 17 December with a quite wide range of times because the slowest time of the cycle was in the first race that I ran in 2 hours 47 minutes and 22 seconds, and the fastest time of the cycle was in the last race that I ran in 2 hours 39 minutes and 53 seconds. Yeah, just for 7 seconds. That was a close call. I'm very proud of this achievement and I consider it huge for a runner of my level because I was able to improve my performance even if I had an average of a marathon every 13 days. I train by myself, maybe later I will spend a couple of words about my training, and I never had a coach because a coach would never let me run so many races in such a short time. I'm going to do a fast recap of all these marathons just to have an overview of the entire cycle.
I took part in Alzheimer Marathon with a personal best of 2 hours, 50 minutes, 34 seconds. I enjoyed the race even if the course was a little hilly in the first part, but on the other hand, weather was pretty good to be in the late summer. In this race, I got my first podium in a marathon. Well, the third place wasn't so competitive, nonetheless, it was a big satisfaction for me. I really liked my prize because it was a free registration for the next edition of a Rome Marathon. Parma Marathon is an event that I enjoy a lot because I like the course even if most of it bring runners in the countryside, but Parma is a lovely town and the finish area is really beautiful. Even in this race I was able to finish in a third position, very close to the winner, and I was able to improve for the second time in a row my personal best by 3 minutes. I'm looking forward to run again this race. Well. Lucca Marathon was the worst race of my career and I will never join it again. I didn't like the course, I didn't like the organization, and that day even the weather was fucked up. I ran this race just a week after Parma Marathon, but I wasn't in a good shape. Anyway, I finished in a 6th position with 2 hours, 45 minutes, 26 seconds. I did my registration for Ravenna Marathon the day before the race, so it was a last minute decision. I liked the course, pretty fast, and once again I improved my personal best, but the start was pretty slow because there were too many people in the same cage. There were more than 1,000 runners for the marathon and I finished in 7th position. 2 weeks after Ravenna, it was my first time in a Florence Marathon. I cannot criticize this race because everything about organization was fine, but I just didn't like it, and I'm quite sure that I will not run it again, at least not soon. I was able to finish in top 50 even if I had to fight against rain and strong winds for the whole fucking race. My final time was 2 hours 43 minutes 56 seconds. Latino Marathon is a small but nice race with a very fast course, and there I was able to improve my personal best for the third time in this cycle. I finished in a 7th position, but for less than half minutes I missed to do a sub 2 hours 40 minutes time. In this race I won the UISP National Championship of category, but I don't really care about it. I wasn't sure to take part in a Pisa Marathon, even if my registration was already paid. That's because I started to feel some pain in left foot, and then I tried to rest as much as possible before running the race. I had a fast start, reaching 10k in 37 minutes 2 seconds and passing the half marathon in 1 hour 19 minutes 10 seconds. My pace was regular and only in the last miles I started to slow down, but somehow I managed to cross the finish line in 2 hours, 39 minutes, 53 seconds, real time. 19th position out of 1275. That was the perfect way to end this cycle. I was so fucking happy.
That's it. My training isn't rocket science. It's quite simple, but if someone out there wants to know more about that, feel free to send me a message on Facebook, email, YouTube, and shit like that. I would be glad to share my experience and maybe to get some tips from other runners. But I guess that I will keep surfing on porn websites. Yeah. Goodbye.